What's up, folks? Welcome to this very special episode of Trapped in Arkham. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the Adjacent Text podcast. I will be your host this evening, joined by my amazing co-hosts on the line, starting with Greg, the Bonzi buddy who tries to cast spells after the end of the world and gives us all heart attacks, Reynolds.
What's going on, folks?
Our resident monkey handler and my perennial painting partner, Broody Gambit.
Hey, everyone.
The Bill Lawrence of the video podcasting worlds, Mike, a.k.a. Chamali.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm surprised you didn't give me 5, 6, 7, 8, and thank you for not. And the only one of these people who I get to see more than 3 times in a year under normal circumstances, it's my friend Jared.
Hello.
And joining us on the call, but not participating in the game tonight, is our dear Cult of Gloom leader and chat liaison, Jacqueline.
Hi, everybody.
This week, we boarded the White Ship intending to once again head to the city of Sunnydale, California to defend against eldritch evil, but as we departed the river docks in Arkham, Massachusetts, we were suddenly pummeled by a freak wind from the south, and we were blown off course. When we came to, we found ourselves in the expected time period of the early 2000s, but nowhere near California. Instead, having not left the East Coast, we awoke in the futuristic town of Megalopolis, similarly under siege, while Alex the Baboon and Sammy the God of Arkham attempt to exact repairs on our beloved space-time vessel. The rest of us have aligned ourselves with the local heroes of this world, known as the Freedom Five, and we will be assisting them in their efforts to save the city from the threat of the villainous Baron Blade. But that means that my graphics and my music are all completely wrong. Broody, they're all wrong. Everything's wrong. Sorry. I hate it. I hates it. It's bad. I think it needs to look more like that. And the audio should probably sound, I don't know, maybe more like this. Come on. Play. Are you joking? Oh, come on. It was working like 5 seconds ago. Ugh.
RPD is telling you go to bed, Broody.
What did I do this time? I didn't do anything.
It's just preemptive.
There we go. I got it. It's working. The audio should sound more like this. Yes, we are playing the Freedom 5 board game tonight. It's a different Richard Lanius challenge, currently wrapping up its final 2 hours. You have 2 hours to get in on this on Kickstarter. As with all the shows that we host here on the Another Letdown Media channel, we believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, team, are you ready for this new challenge?
Yeah.
Then let's open ye olde book of Sentinel Comics and get this investigation started. Right off the bat, we would like to make it clear that while most of us are members of the Citizen Program with Greater Than Games, we are in no other way associated with Greater Than Games or Arcane Wonders, and all our opinions are entirely our own. We do not represent them in any way. So 100% our own opinions. We love the game. We will say that right out of the bat. We would also ask the discussion about the way the Freedom 5 game Kickstarter was run or pricing structure or anything like that, things that are out of our control, not be mentioned in the Twitch chat in the chat here on Twitch. Save those for the chat on Kickstarter. We have absolutely no control over that, and while we obviously have opinions about it, that's just not a thing that we're going to get into because we feel like discussion of that sort of thing would detract from our overall game experience. We also want to extend a huge thank you to Handelabra Games for generously donating and allowing us to use the beautiful Sentinel Comics music composed by Mr. Jean-Marc Giffen for tonight's show. We love you all. Team, let's get started, shall we?
Miss you all, too.
We shall.
Yeah, that's true. So here we go. It's Trapped in Arkham. Baron Blade is threatening Megalopolis. Welcome to the show, everybody. So yeah, let's do a quick rundown. Who's playing who tonight? We've got, starting with Broody Gambit.
I am playing Ryan Frost, aka Absolute Zero.
So we'll be most likely telling Broody to go to bed several times on the show tonight.
There will be ice puns, mostly done in a terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger voice occasionally.
Excellent.
Oh, no.
Next up, we have, I believe this is Chamali?
Indeed, I am playing Tyler Vance, aka Bunker. Going to be shooting a lot of things with him.
Excellent. Jared?
I am playing Paul Parsons, also known as Legacy.
Yeah. I will be following up as Tachyon, the speedster. I'm very excited. She is one of my favorite base box heroes, and always has been. I've always had an affinity for speedsters anyway, so this will be fun. And finally, Greg.
I'll be taking the role of Maya Montgomery by day, and by night I'll be switching to my alternate personality of the Wraith.
All right. And here is an overall, here's the villains we will be fighting tonight. We've got the villainous Baron Blade. We've also got Fright Train, Glamour, and Ambuscade hanging around. But this is a comic book. We need to introduce you to what's going on. Chamali, if you wouldn't mind.
We have issue 1 of the Freedom 5, Bad Moon Falling. Intro. Ivan Romanov, son of the prolific USSR weapons developer, grew up in Lithuania during the Cold War. When the United States sent a team of superhumans, led by the world's first Legacy, to disrupt the creation of a Soviet doomsday device, the resulting conflict left young Ivan an orphan. Years of fending for himself and picking up the pieces of his father's work wrapped Ivan into a cold-hearted, power-hungry dictator known as Baron Blade. Eventually, his quest for vengeance brought him to Megalopolis, where he has suffered numerous defeats at the hands of the Freedom Five. While the nature of their feud has escalated over the years, one thing has remained constant: the Baron's obsession with revenge against the Parsons family, and his hatred for America's beloved legacy. Now, after finally perfecting his father's designs, the Baron just needs to siphon a little extra power from the city before he is ready to reveal the Terror Lunar Beam Cannon, a machine capable of pulling the moon from Earth's orbit and bringing this story to a catastrophic conclusion.
I was 13 when I lost everything, when the Parsons took my family from me. But I will soon have my revenge.
So I messed with the audio while you guys were setting, while Chamali was doing his thing. Hopefully people can hear you now. We've been having trouble with that lately. I apologize. Let me know if I need to make any changes. I changed a bunch of audio systems in the last couple of days, so hopefully that fixes it. Fingers are crossed. Yeah, just let me know if how things are going. So we need to take a look at the board here. And we'll give you a quick rundown of what's going on here. Chamali, you know the rules the best. You and Greg probably. Do the two of you kind of want to take it away and explain what's going on the board here?
So yeah, the board basically, when you download this free demo that Arcane Wonders has on either Tabletop Simulator or I believe Tabletopia also has it, the board comes really pre-set up mostly. All the pieces and minions, which are the red, green, yellow, and blue, are already on the board. You have your anarchy tokens of the red, green, and blue strewn across the board with the villains set up. And then you have the villains actually in their correct positions as well, including the bystander tokens. What we have done in this case, we took the 2 mastermind tokens off the board, shuffled them up a little bit. That way we can get a little more randomization in the game here, as you normally would. And then we already drew our top 2 scheme cards, and we performed the putting of the henchmen down in the proper positions. So that's going to be random for everyone every single time. And then from there, we all picked our heroes that we went through, and we were assigned our Justice cards and Special cards. Both Legacy and Wraith have the option of 2 Justice cards, and they both chose to take 2.
So Justice card, you want to explain what Justice cards do?
Oh yeah.
Justice cards are an extra side quest They usually, when you go to a location that your justice card requires you to do, you do a quick task. If you succeed, you get a reward. If you fail, you discard the card because you failed that quest and you didn't do one. All the justice cards will go over after you successfully complete them to a reward pile. And usually at the end of the scenario, you'll get bonus rewards based on the number of cards in your pile. Or in this scenario, a special rule that we'll get to is that we can use those as additional hits on Baron Blade.
Yep. It's pretty rad.
And
all right.
the special cards that we drew all have special powers. They're free actions for us to take at any time. Or we can use them to gain additional dice when fighting the villain or master.
Thank you for the follow. Behind the boxing. These animations that animation in particular is done by our friend Colin. He is an awesome Twitch streamer. Also, his name is 4Gs. So go give him a shout out when you're done watching this. I don't have chatbots ready to go tonight. I should have. I tried, but I didn't have a chance. Yeah, I know. I gotta. I think my sound effects are being dumb again. Okay. That should fix that. I'm so sorry about the loudness of the animation. Every time I update my computer, it resets my audio, which drives me crazy, and I always forget to do that one. So it's done now. Hopefully that'll not happen again. Feel free to try it. Okay. So Legacy traditionally goes first, or apparently decides who goes first?
Yeah. I think I'm going to start us off with Absolute Zero.
All right, Broody Gambit, you are the first player.
Before we do that, let's go on to the next page of the comic.
Oh, right, of course, derp. Yes, next page. Next!
Legacy has bested every challenge I've thrown at him. He is, in essence, indestructible. His precious planet, however, is not. And I will rip the moon from orbit unless I am given Paul Parsons himself.
So what the comic book here does is it's going to tell us what the villains are going to do, as you see. Step 1 is that we draw 2 ability cards. And then step 2 is we draw a Steam card and perform all the events on it for this page of the comic.
Right.
There are some special rules here also that take place in each comic. In this case, the villain standees can be taken as a reward to take 2 automatic damage to Baron Blade.
Mm-hmm.
Each justice card in your reward pile, as Greg said earlier, can be used to spend an additional die against a villain or Baron Blade. And currently, the Seeds of Chaos tell us that each time a Mastermind token is placed, it's the ones with the eyeball, add 1 Anarchy token of any color to the location as well.
Right on. Thank you for the follow, Arnanoff. Miss you, buddy.
Oh,
We miss you.
so much.
If you go back in the Zach Sucks at Games archive, Arnanoff joined us on stream one time.
Very nice.
Yeah. Along with Chamali and my friend Eric. We were playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Game was great. All right. Now are we ready to start? Sorry, I jumped the gun a little bit. Okay, cool. Did we already do the first scheme cards?
Yes. All
Okay.
rights placed. Ready to go.
Okay.
Okay.
So Broody Gambit, your first actions.
I am starting my turn. So I start my turn in my civilian phase, which lets me choose. It restricts some of the actions I can and cannot do, which I start with 5 tokens. The first thing I'm going to do is use my cool banter, get everyone to chill out for a bit, and once per turn, I get to choose a color. Each location has a certain color. I'm going to choose blue because conveniently that's where we're all located. It's like we planned this.
We didn't talk about this before the show at all.
Gets to draw 1 ability card.
All right. I'll take that.
Oops. I pushed the wrong button. I do that a lot.
Hey, conveniently, I have one thing of every color. At least one thing of every color now.
Okie doke. And that does not require me to do an action. So I do not have to spend any of my tokens yet.
Yep.
The second thing I'm going to do, because once again, it's like we almost planned this, my Justice card that I was dealt is Freedom 5 Unite. If all of the heroes are at the same location, which we all start at the Freedom Tower, each hero can discard an ability card of the same color to gain the reward card. I don't think everyone has a blue card, though.
I do not have a blue card.
This is true. Uh-oh.
Which is a little bit problematic for actually triggering that.
So,
Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to skip that ability.
womp,
No,
womp.
you
I mean,
pick a different color, Fruity.
yeah,
You just want to put a card of the same color.
like we all have yellow.
Sorry, I was reading that as in the same location and the same color matches that location.
Oh, okay. So right off the bat,
we think it's we're all supposed to be playing just the same color as a group. That's a
Right.
completely different story.
so what we're doing, what you're saying is we're doing learning and growing.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. We have memes.
So if we want to play it, just all of us discards a card. How's everyone feel with yellow?
I'm down in yellow.
Let's do it.
So
Yeah, I
everyone
can do
discard a yellow card.
Yeah, I
Done and done.
Whoa.
One at a time, Jared. One at a time.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So as a reward, I immediately flip this card, and each hero draws 3 ability cards.
Yeah.
And then because you completed a Justice card, you get to draw another Justice card.
Arnanoff, you know us all. We are happy to teach you this game anytime you want.
Okay, I just missed that. How many cards did we just draw?
3.
3 more cards.
That should get us started.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent start to this game.
Yeah, that's straight gas to me.
And I got
Nope,
3
and I
service
have a new
strengths.
Justice card, which is Alien Technology. If I can get to Revo Corp and get it cleared of all henchmen, I can test tech, which is actually something I'm really good at.
Yeah, you are. We should mention the. Actually, I guess we'll hold off until we're actually testing something. How the test numbers work.
Yeah.
All games need more tachyons, though.
This is true.
So I'm just going to point out, Birdie, since I go next, if you end the turn here, we all could take a limousine over to one of the villains and take it out.
He hasn't used any actions though.
I know. Just
Oh.
end his turn back here.
That seems so loose, and I love it.
Wait,
Yeah.
we go next. I thought we were going. I'm
Are
so
we going to go right
confused.
to left or go left?
I thought we were going clockwise.
I mean, I figured we'd just go straight down the line, but
Okay. Never mind then. Boo.
Okay.
I mean, but we
So,
could like we hadn't decided that. Oh, did you
Okay.
back the FP stuff, RPD? That's awesome.
All right, Birdie, finish your turn.
Finish my turn. I'm going to spend my first... Well, actually, hold up. I have to... So I don't think I want to do any of my other civilian only, which is either complete a personal task, or I could draw 5 and choose a color to keep. Maybe I will do that. I'm going to spend 1 action to draw 5 ability cards. I think I'm going to be picking red. Yep.
Yeah. Captain Kirk, to answer your question, the FP is a independent movie series franchise thing by the filmmaker named Jason Trost. It is absolutely riotously funny, and you should watch it. It's on YouTube. It's about a post-apocalyptic society where all social disputes are decided via Dance Dance Revolution battles. It's awesome.
Just remember, save the ducks.
Save the ducks! For the ducks, yo! What's a town with no ducks, J-Tro?
So, now I'm going to choose to switch into my hero alter ego. So now
Yeah.
I'm absolute 0. So this opens up a whole lot of other things for me. So what I'm going to do first now, or I guess second, maybe actually like 5th, but I'm going to spend another action token to activate Horde Fire. This requires me to use an action, but I get to spend the ability card. I can defeat one henchman at my location, which is going to be this solitary blue guy, and
Oops.
then one henchman at each adjacent location. So that is the monorail, the Meg, and the Northeast, and the stock exchange.
Right on.
So that cleared out, that gave us some breathing room.
Yes, it did.
I am then going to use my special ability for Absolute Zero, that after I defeat a henchman, I can freeze those henchmen. So
Excellent.
what killed the blue meeples? The Ice Age.
Go to bed, Broody!
Alrighty.
Oh my god!
Zach, we need a little go to bed thing.
Adam's working on it, man.
Emoji.
I know.
Emoji.
Yeah. What? Oh, an animation?
Little yeah.
Well, I'll have to talk to Colin, but we are getting a chat emote. Like, that's one of the ones I asked Adam to do. There will be a go to bed emote.
It
At
should
some
say
point.
go to bed Broody because
It
he's
should
the
say
one
go to
who
bed,
started this
Broody.
war.
I mean, Alex and I make bad puns too on Gear Up, but like, anyway, we digress.
I'm going to spend a an activation token, and I'm going to move to the Meg Center.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend another one to attack the henchman.
All right. So,
So-
how does an attack work?
To attack henchmen, I roll 1 die per henchman. These are green henchmen, so I'll be rolling my color-coded die because I can. And I'm looking to test to roll equal to or higher than the matching color. In this case, it is mine.
Okay.
So I'm rolling my 2 die,
I'm gonna bring
looking to
down.
get a 4 up.
Well, that was a lot of bupkis.
And
Andy's
so I did not
here.
take a single one. So to jank around with Wraith, I'm going to spend my last action to move back to Freedom Tower.
All right. So, unfortunately, he was unable to succeed clearing out the Meg Convention Center, and we'll have to leave one of the other members of the team to do it. I believe Bunker is up next.
I am. First, Andy asked him to have someone.
Hold on. Rudy's finished his turn, so now the villain.
Oh, that's
villain-
right.
Yep.
Right.
So I draw a villain. Well, I start by drawing 2 ability cards for myself.
Yep.
Wait, is that an action? Yeah, that was an action. Okay, and then I reveal a scheme card.
Yes. Oops. There we go.
Okay.
We're just going straight down the line side of scene. Sorry.
Not a problem. So in this case, you just work down from the top. There will be a red henchman that gets placed at the Workshop Avenue.
What location?
Number 1.
Already got it.
As well as a mastermind token.
Okay.
Okay. And we said earlier, the Seeds of Chaos. Every time a Mastermind token is placed, we have to place 1 Anarchy token of the color as well. So we have
So
to
that'd
pick
be a
this.
red one.
We can do a red. And then a Mastermind token is placed. That means Baron Blades fly in there too.
Second up, we have 2 green henchmen that spawn at the Eakin Rubendahl Laboratories, number 9.
Okay, they're placed.
And lastly, we have a blue henchman that spawns at West Gardens. But because I froze them, they don't spawn, and I just take my frozen token back.
Nice.
But the villain, the blue villain, Glamour, will move there.
There are not 3 henchmen present, so she won't move.
Oh, awesome.
So that's only that's a conditional statement on this card, not always in that case.
Right.
So, last bit is the running out of time. If 3 or more Mastermind tokens are activated, remove 1 and advance the Mastermind track 1 space. If not, place this next to the Mastermind track. If there are ever 3 running out of time cards, discard them and advance the Mastermind track 1 space.
What's the
There are-
mastermind track, Broody?
The Mastermind track is this little track here at the bottom of the bottom of the table that goes from 1 to 10. If we ever get to 10, it triggers the end game immediately, correct?
Correct.
In this scenario, sometimes you just outright lose.
Yeah.
When we get to the boxes,
That doesn't sound like any game we've ever played ever.
And the 2 purple boxes, as Greg was about to say, advance our comic story.
So we have to discard a mastermind token and advance the track by 1. Which location do you want to clear out?
Probably the bottom right.
I was going to say, we're the farthest away from the old Seaport Museum. I think that's probably the right one to pull.
Okay. Okay, and that is everything from me, I believe.
Okay.
That is the villain phase and past play.
That brings us to Bunker.
Okay. I will start by using my personal ability here. So, being in my personal form, I can choose a hero to draw 3 ability cards and keep all the cards from one color. Then I can move to any location matching the color of the cards kept by that hero.
So, come with me on this journey.
Always.
What if you said, hey, I'd really like to move to here, just to kind of get the discussion going? Is that allowed?
I don't see why it would.
I can't see why it wouldn't be.
I think I can really do anything right now. I don't
Okay.
think it's a matter of the color, because if I get blue, I can go down to Glamour down there. Green, I can always go straight to Ambuscade.
Yep,
Yellow,
that's
I
true.
can go in between Ambuscade or Fright Train. And red, I can go to Fright Train. So,
Okay, fair enough.
yeah, I think we're pretty clear on that. It's just a matter of who wants to get the cards. Is anyone really hurting? I don't think so. So I
I'm
think
not
I'm gonna,
hurting.
I've got a billion cards right now.
I'm gonna grab 3 cards for myself here. Oh, okay. I will keep red.
I count 8, Zach. That's significantly less than a billion.
In a game, it's functionally a billion, because I have options. Anytime I have options, I just say it's a billion.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better about myself.
All right.
Because I chose red, I am actually going to go down and engage with Fright Train down here. And no, I'm not going to marry him afterwards. We're just going to be engaged for a little bit.
Bed. All right.
Yeah, but in Magic,
So-
Captain Kirk, I don't feel like I have options until I'm holding 70 cards in my hand.
I think my next option here. So my Justice card's pretty far out of the way right now, so that's not really worth it for me. I can't really do my personal. I don't have a personal task to complete. Personal tasks are bad. We'll get into that later if
Yep.
one of us drops it. I can always. I don't need ability cards. Can't heal, so I guess we'll just start fighting.
Do it!
Turn into Bunker and fight a Fright Train here.
All right, going up to the board so you can
First
see what's
action.
going on.
Nemesis.
That wasn't planned at all. So I have to hit the red henchman first.
Yep.
There's 3 of them. I have a 4 up, so I'm gonna roll my 3 red die here and hopefully do better than Broody. Do better than Broody.
I shouldn't laugh, but that's bad! That's like actively the worst.
So instead of fighting them again, I'm just gonna play an action to you. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna fight them.
I think you fight him
I have all
again.
actions. Yeah. Okay, I killed 1. That's something. Let's go again.
Hi, Mandari.
Oh, wait,
this
no,
is
that's
Freedom
too many.
5.
Now I only can do 2 dice. Okay, that's another one.
Another dead. This is the new... Yeah, this is the new Kickstarter thing. Bunker just doesn't insta-kill minions in the same tile as at the end of the turn. No, he doesn't have Overwatch on, Captain Kirk.
I mean, if
You
I
should
use
go
my
check out the
Omnicannon,
new
it would
Kickstarter.
work, but I don't have it. Let's do my second to last action to hopefully kill this one so I can...
Hey!
Now, for my final action, we will
We are
fact
enjoying it,
fight
yes.
the Fright Train.
All right, how does that work? How are you doing that?
So, the number of dice you roll is dependent on the number of cards that you put towards him. First step is to see if anyone else is going to team up with you, and since no one else is here, they're all busy doing their own thing at Freedom Tower. I guess I'll have to fight him alone. So
Bunker's
I'm
gonna
gonna
go it
do-
alone.
I will use all 4 of my redirect powers here for 4,
Yep.
plus my snapshot missiles for 6 dice.
6 dice coming at him, and you succeed on 4 up still.
It's going to be a 5 up in this case.
Why is it gonna be a 5 up? I'm
Freight
playing
Train
dumb, I know.
has a defensive ability for attack modifiers rolled. Each dice is -1. So,
Aha! It's that big old helmet he's got on his face.
yeah. I'm actually gonna commit my special card here too for 2 extra die. And hopefully I can roll better than I have been against the minions.
Fingers are crossed.
8.
So that's 8 die.
Kick him in the caboose.
Andy, I'm trying really hard to deal with that. It's unfortunately it's not working well.
Okay, I need 5.
That's a lot of 5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh my god!
5 guys.
That's solid. 5 points of damage.
5 damage goes to Freight Train.
Nice.
So Fright Train has 9 hit points. You did more than half.
That's good.
That's very
That's
good.
outrageous.
Outrageous!
Then Freight Train is actually going to hit me for an additional 2 damage. It's unblockable, so my special effect that gives me armor actually doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. So health works a little interestingly in this game. There is not a set number of health for the characters. You haven't noticed on the boards. So how health works is they have this little bag of hero wounds that you have to draw from. And each of the wounds are not nice things that happen to you. So I'm going to draw 2 here. And these 2 tell me that I cannot use my green or red power cards until I heal these wounds.
Right. Now, but
Um,
you can still use the second half of your armor plating, right?
I can. So what I'm going to do is deal an extra damage to Freight Train because I hit him back.
All right. So we've dealt 6 to him already? I don't think we got, like, in our practice game, I don't think we did that. Like,
Yeah, I don't think we did.
So,
we did kill him, but I don't think we, like, it wasn't a one-shot.
No.
Alright. So then
Molly,
after you
hold it.
attack,
hold on.
Wait. Go ahead, go Jacqueline.
Jamali, how do you heal the wounds?
To heal wounds, you have to use your abilities generally. So for Bunker, I can always heal 1 damage, or if I'm at Workshop Avenue, location number 1, or Freedom Tower, location number 19, I can heal all my damage and then reshuffle my ability deck. Each hero has an ability to somehow heal some number of damage.
Hey, Colin.
And for example, Tachyon can always just heal all of the damage wherever she is.
Yeah, because I'm fast.
There are
Awesome.
also
Thank you.
cards that let you heal damage as well. Legacy has a couple cards that let everyone heal damage, and then there's a couple event cards that let you just do that.
Yeah.
So when dealing with the villain, then we'll go down to the next step, which is the after attack, and Freight Train is gonna get out of there.
That's what he does.
He has to move to a random. Sorry.
I said that's what he does.
Yep.
The freight
And
trains
he
are
has to
coming.
Move to a random location and heal 1 damage. And Greg already healed him his damage. So to move to a random location, you just draw the top scheme card, and he's going to the top location, which is Megalopolis University.
All right. Sylvia Cromanti, be careful what you wish for. RPD's Sentinels lore for the Heart's Hearth storyline is awesome. It's really well thought out. I love reading it, but it is a lot. It is an awful lot. And we go into detail on it sometimes on the Saturday night stream that Broody and I host. That is miniatures painting. It's very chill, a lot of fun.
All right. So where does he move to? He moved to 8.
Yes.
Yep.
Here.
Megalopolis
And
University.
he did not move through anyone in that method. He went to 21, then 20, 16, and 8.
Yep.
And Freight Train's special move ability is when he moves, you have to move him via the shortest path, and anyone he goes through or lands on at the end, he deals 2 damage to. If he deals no damage this way, place a second Anarchy token on his final destination.
Yeah.
I think we'd only place 1 because normally when your villain moves, it's due to a scheme card.
Yeah.
I would agree. So we're going to place an Anarchy token there because he did not hit anyone else in his running away. And that is the end of my turn. So
Which means
as we go back to the
well,
as we go back to the comic, we're going to draw 2 cards here, and then draw a scheme card and see what happens. Justice rules the night, which is a free turn. Basically, nothing happens.
da 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 da. Yeah, so Justice Rules the Night for anybody who has played Arkham Horror 2nd Edition is basically what's the card called, Greg? One Quiet Night?
One Quiet Night is Pandemic.
That's Pandemic, that's right. There's one in Arkham too, and I can't remember what it's called.
That's a
Alex
good game
would know.
too.
Yeah.
Alex would know, but he's
Stars
lost
the stars are right. That's right. It's the stars are right. Okay, that means it's Legacy's turn.
Okay, first of all, once per turn, my personal ability, once per turn you may look at the top scheme card. You may discard it or place it back on the top of the deck.
Cytosine says go to bed, Cthulhu.
It is a personal task, and I do not like the looks of that that bottom row there.
That just means you move a villain to Freedom Tower.
Oh, yeah.
So at the end of your turn, we can move 1 villain there.
Oh, that's convenient.
We'll take a little bit of damage because they got moved.
Okay, so do we want to keep that one?
Sorry, I was adjusting audio levels. What is it?
Oh,
This one?
do we want to keep that one, or do we want to discard it?
I would say, in my opinion, we keep it. That
Yeah.
way, if you stay in that location, you guys can just team up and pummel on the villain that goes there.
Just bop him on the
I
nose.
was-
Yeah.
I am going to actually move away from that location.
Well, there's still 2 of
unless
us
you
there.
guys need me to stay there.
There's 3 of us there.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. You moved back.
There's 3. If you end your turn here, there can be 4 of us to beat up on somebody. You can go do something and come back if you want.
True. But that means I am going to flip over my personal card
Mm-hmm.
to my legacy form. And as my first action, I'm going to use flight to move to the convention center, number 20.
Faye, to answer your question, this takes place in the same timeline as the multiverse, so the actual original card game. It is canonical. Christopher wrote all of the stuff for it, and it really tells a lot of the same stories. It is pre-Oblivion. I'm wearing my Oblivion t-shirt because I had it. But it is, yeah, this is early 2000s comics.
Okay, and I am going to play my police support card. Do I discard that or flip it over?
You discard.
Discard. Where does it go?
Up here? Right there.
I'm
So
stupid.
not yet, Faye, or I should say, you're not in it yet.
So that discards all. Wait, what was it? All henchmen, 1 anarchy, and 1 mastermind token from the current location.
No, from any location.
From any location.
There's a
Alright,
high
so-
probability that we'll see the Dark Watch.
Do we want to eliminate those from number 1?
I mean, get rid of an anarch token and a mastermind token. I think is a good.
Okay, then I will leave these
Yeah,
guys
that's a
here
great idea.
and remove the henchmen, anarchy, and thingies from there. So the police have actually rushed in and arrested some of the minions, the mastermind, and managed to deal with the anarchy.
Ken, Greg is a Bonzi buddy.
Why is he your hero?
Hey! I haven't done anything bad yet. You leave me alone.
You haven't done anything
Hey,
yet.
Ken gave me the excuse to trigger it. I had to put it in there.
Okay, my
No,
second
hey, I'm
action.
not watching this chat. I can't defend myself.
I'm sorry,
Looks like
Jared.
Exactly the point.
is to take out those henchmen at that particular location.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 henchmen, which means I roll 2 green dice,
Yes.
and I roll my legacy dice because legacy actually has a very special ability, which makes him a little bit more powerful than most other characters.
Why is it white? Let's like make the legacy die like, I don't know, neon
Red, white,
yellow
and blue?
or something. Oh, I wish I
Neon
could. But
That
no,
would
we're gonna
be
make
cool.
it. We're gonna make it neon yellow.
Okay, so that looks like a not. I needed a 4 and up, and unfortunately, I did not. I got a 4, so one of the henchmen is out,
One dead.
but that was only 1.
Why not neon yellow? I guess I don't know.
So I have 2 actions left.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, great question, Andy. Why is a 4 needed? Jared, do you want to explain that?
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. These numbers here, mind, body, spirit, and tech, are Legacy's power levels for his abilities. So anytime he's going up against green henchmen, they're mind henchmen, I suppose you could say. So I have to roll at least a 4 in order to succeed. If I'm going up against red henchmen, I only need a 3 or better. Spirit henchman, I need a 4 or better, and Wesley, move your hand. Is
5.
Wesley purple?
No.
Yes.
Oh, that's no. I'm purple.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh,
Purple tonight.
and 5 for a tech villain. So I'm not good with tech. I usually leave that to Tachyon. She's the one with, or either Tachyon, Wraith,
Wraith.
or yeah, Unity. Although she's not in this one.
Correct. Yet.
So I got 1 4, which means I took out 1 villain.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1 henchman, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So, my third action, I think I want to try and take out, who is that? Is that Ambuscade?
Ambuscade.
Ambuscade?
Ambuscade.
Do I want to go up against him? Because
I believe you have to take out the minion before you can deal with.
Yeah,
okay, then
You can deal with either.
do I have to do the
or
voice? Ansel G. Moreau, world famous action movie star. He does all his own stunts, you know.
I think I'm gonna try and take out that other minion.
Okay.
Which is gonna cost me another action, but at least I have a chance to take him out. It's only 1, so I roll 1 die plus my legacy die. And I got a 4 and a 5, so he is
Nice. Very good.
Awesome.
out. Okay. Now the big question is, do I want to use my last action to deal with the ambuscade? Or do I
Ball
wanna
so
fly
hard.
back to
Ball
Freedom
so
Tower?
hard. Ball so hard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and take out Ambuscade.
He's
How
got
many?
7
Well, how many
points.
green cards do you have? 'Cause remember, you need to card. Oh yeah, you've got
2.
3. 3
2.
dice there, plus your legacy die.
Goodness.
4 dice.
Yeah. So I'm probably not going to be able to do all that much to him, but and he attacking heroes suffer 1 damage for each die roll result of 1. So I do not want to roll any 1s.
Right.
And then he's going to hit you back for 2 at the end of the combat anyway.
Well, don't
Yeah,
forget,
that's true.
you can also surge of strength to prevent yourself from rolling any
That's
ones.
right. I can use multiple surges of strength if I need to.
Oh my god! That is balling so hard! You can make
Yeah.
this succeed. How many hit points does he have?
7.
7.
Oh, okay. So you can't kill him outright, but you can do some
No.
serious thrashing.
He can't. So right now you're getting 4 dice, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So Zach, you can
Uh,
give him 2 more with your special card.
Oh my god, I can. Yes. Here's my tactical strike for 2 more dice.
Oh my gosh.
And
Go
then-
bananas!
Rudy, yours is probably more effective than mine.
Bye, Faye. Thanks for stopping by. Miss you.
I think Brudy's is more effective than mine, so I'll throw mine in as well.
How many is that?
7.
It would be 7.
7 freaking dice?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're giving
Every
this to
surge
you.
of strength increases them all by +1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, this is a thought.
And you'll need a 4.
This is one heck of a thought. This is overcommitting.
Okay, I rolled a 1,
So
but
you have to use
He uses the
I
3
got
surges
1.
of strength, and he's good.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, these are blue, right? So
No,
I need a
this is-
4.
No, you don't, Westy.
So
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna spend all 3 surge of strengths
Yep.
and just knock him out of the park.
That's what I'm talking about.
I just one-shotted Ambuscade.
One shot
That's-
ambuscade.
That is, I think, so far that's the play of the night.
KO!
Not up my own ego or anything, but that was pretty darn good.
Let's go through this. After counter strike, heroes suffer total number of heroes +1, so you take 2 damage.
Okay, and draw 2 things out of the lead. That is, I lost an action token, and I can't use yellow cards.
That's
Good thing we already did.
okay. So we flip this over, and Jared, as the only person here, gets to pick 2 of these rewards.
Oh my. Draw 2 special cards, keep 1, remove all green anarchy tokens from the board.
Yes, Andy, that is
Move up
correct.
to 6 green henchmen, draw 4 ability cards, take villain tokens, see special rules.
So
Okay.
taking the villain token is a automatic 2 hits against Baron Blade.
Yes.
I would just that one because that one's just nice.
Oh, you think I should take that one?
Definitely. I mean, we did it last time, and it was super helpful.
Okay, I will take that one. And what do you think for the next one? Do you want me to? I can remove 6 green henchmen. Or-
I mean, that wouldn't hurt if we
Hey, Zach and
Yes, sir.
me. What are our 2 justice cards? Mine is location 29, which is blue, so that's not going to help me. What about you, Zach? Yours is red.
Rescue the reporter, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. So having him take henchmen off of those locations isn't going to help.
I
Right.
think you should get your ability cards because you're really low on ability cards now.
Yeah, I agree. I think because we
I'll take
overcommitted
the 4
there.
ability cards.
Yep.
Also,
Yeah.
special cards
So,
would be the other
1,
option. Okay.
2,
Oh, yeah.
3. Oh, good grief. 4. Oh, yellow card. Oh well. So.
Well, that's okay. You're gonna heal
Michio
anyway, so-
Moreau is out of the picture.
Okay, so pause real quick. Now that you defeated Ambuscade, he was carrying a power pack for the mobile defense platform. So by defeating him, we do 7 damage to the mobile defense platform.
Very nice.
Oh, that's right. Feels good. Dude,
do
so
you want me to-
we have marked...
Is that the 7 points?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
We've
cool.
marked out Ambuscade and most of Fright Train in turn 1.
What is your body 3? What is your body?
Hashtag value.
Garbage.
That is a great question, Andy. How did we know, Greg, that Ambuscade was carrying a power pack?
Over here on the mobile defense platform, it's set effect. Its first one is any damage that dealt Darren Blade has to be dealt to it first. The second one is each time a villain is defeated, the pairing a power pack fitting an inch to the defense platform is destroyed, dealing 7 damage.
Very nice.
That's important because if we choose to go up against Baron Blade, we have one chance. We either
Yep.
take him down or we lose.
Yes. It's very
have
much
to
like
go
fighting an
through-
Elder God in Arkham 2nd Edition.
So we have to go through the mobile defense platform first before we can even hit him.
When we did our practice game, should we tell them that? Yeah, we'll tell them that. When we did our practice game, the mobile defense platform was still up when we triggered the end game, and we were scared. Kirk, yes, you can attack the MDP. It's tricky. It's easier to just 86 these guys. It's more straightforward to do that.
I don't
And
think you actually can just straight up hit the mobile defense platform. 'Cause it's not
There-
a villain.
there are ways to, Greg. It's not a direct hit, and so it's like I said, it's tricky. You can. It's tricky.
Any damage that's done to Baron Blade, so if you go and attack Baron Blade directly, you're going to deal damage directly to the mobile defense platform instead. The card that's out is actually an older version of the card. If you look at the rulebook, it's on the current page right now. That's his current iteration in the game. And so his defense is, if the mobile platform is active, all damage that would be dealt to Baron Blade is dealt to the mobile defense platform instead.
Captain Kirk is referencing my Thanksgiving leftover special that I did with Lou Dolphin a few years ago. Om Nom Nomni Cannon, where we stuffed,
Nom Nom.
what was it, some 500 cards or something like that in the Omni Cannon using guys'
I love
shenanigans.
it when people do that.
Oh, it was a slog. It was like a 7.5 hour stream. And Dolphin and I were like giddy at the end of it.
Didn't it like crash everything when you did that?
No, that was when we dealt 10,000 damage to Oblivion in one shot.
Okay.
That was
With what?
hysterical. More
That
guys
was
shenanigans.
And it broke the game.
Yep. Well, yes, it worked, and then hashtag blame John. It broke the game, and John was live, and he was hosting me when I dealt the final blow, and his game crashed, and I was like, John, your game broke, and then he immediately started making excuses. It was awesome. I love John.
Okay, so Legacy, are you done?
Yes, except for the scheme card.
All right. Well, first draw 2 ability cards.
Oh yeah. Always forget that stuff. 1, and then bolster defenses. Very nice. And 2, bolster defenses. Very nice. And then I believe scheme card,
Scheme card, yeah.
which we already know what it is. So,
Surprise.
yeah, we get a green henchman
Where?
and a mastermind token on number 9, Eakin Randall Laboratories.
Okay, so let's work through this. So we're gonna add a 4th minion to a location. So when that happens, the minions explode and go elsewhere. So normally you would put any minions that were going to be over 3 onto the villain. Unfortunately, this villain is defeated, so this minion just goes to the bottom. And then we're going to add a green minion to each of the adjacent locations.
It does not go back to the minion pile. It actually is removed from the game into the box.
Ah.
That's why I put it there. And then we put a green on each adjacent location. So, Woodchuck Grove. I didn't grab one that time. Maybe
That one explodes too.
I thought the overrun doesn't chain, but like this one gets sent to the box as well.
That one
Yes.
gets sent straight to the box. Yep. And Montgomery Industries. So each of those get a green minion.
You are correct though, Rudy. It does not chain, but the going on the villain to negate other damage does still happen.
Yep. But this villain is dead. So
Handled like
neat.
the boss.
So yeah, those would go back to the box, which is kind of scary. It means we have less green minions, which could be problematic. All right.
Yeah.
We also add a mastermind token to location 9, which causes Baron Blade to jump to location 9.
Plus the MVP. He doesn't get off of it yet.
All right, and then we need to put an anarchy token there.
We sure do.
We have 2 red, 3 green, 3 blue.
2 green. We're not going to get any more green ones placed out from the villain.
Yep.
Now, the question that I have is, how do you determine the color of the anarchy token that goes there?
We
Great
need to
question.
pick.
Oh.
It says just place, and so the special rule: Seeds of Chaos. Each time a mastermind token is placed, add 1 anarchy token of any color.
Okay.
Where's
Okay,
that? Where's that
next.
written, Greg? Sorry, I just want to show that. Where's that written?
Seeds of Chaos. It's the special rule. For
Oh,
this
gotcha.
page of the comic book.
There it is.
Okay, next, there's going to be an addition of 2 yellow minions to Megalopolis University, which is number 8.
Oh,
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So
I
those
think
both
they are
go-
going to pop.
So those both go to Baron Blade. This yellow one would go to location 9, so it goes to him. Alright.
Hall?
Then West Gardens and City Hall.
Well, no, because something else happens here. Well, start putting them on the other ones, yes. West Gardens and City Hall.
West Gardens and City Hall.
So, an interesting thing happens. Like, when you have 3 things on a location, if you add another one, it blows up. If you have 3 things on a villain, bad things happen.
This got
when the
bad.
When the 3rd henchman would be added to the villain or mastermind, you discard all of them back to the supply, which I guess it makes it a little easier. But then you add an anarchy token if it's a villain. But since Baron Blade's the mastermind, we actually advance the mastermind track 1 space.
Yike.
Okay. Not the worst. Oh, so Andy, great question about colorblind. They haven't quite finished tackling that yet, but they said colorblind correction will happen. It's just not done as yet. Hey, Seamus. How you doing, buddy?
Now, I don't want to rewind all of this, but this might have been a good time for me to play Help from a Friend that would have canceled the scheme. Just for
Yes
future
and no, because we're about to. So now we get to move a villain of our choice to Freedom
Us,
Tower.
right? So, do we just
So we
smash
can-
around Fright Train some more?
You can either smash. Well, it depends. Let's see how many cards everyone has. I think blue is probably the best option, though.
I think blue is probably the better option.
I have 2 blue cards, 3 dice total.
I have
Well-
3 red. I have 3 blue also.
Yeah, but also pay attention to your numbers. So Tachyon needs a 5-up with
Right.
the blue versus a 3-up of the red.
Right,
However,
exactly.
Wraith needs a 5-up as well. I would need a 4-up. But
Okay.
if we did red, it's a 5, 5, and a 3.
So, okay. So, all right, that's fine. So if I can get a couple of... And I got the reroll, too. Tachyon has a reroll ability, which is great.
Yeah. And we need to deal 4 damage.
Yeah.
So, like, I've got plenty of red die I can throw in hopes of getting at least 1, maybe 2 5-ups.
Yep.
Wraith doesn't have, like... She's only got, what? 1 red, it looks like?
Shamali, you ever
Yeah.
get an answer about if Shamali does damage where he stops?
Yes, Fright Train does do damage where he stops.
So, is that in addition to the 2 damage he does because he's a villain and he moved? Or is that the same damage?
That's the same damage.
Okay.
According here, I can read you the exact thing that they sent.
Andy, I would say about 3 to 3.5. It's I don't even know. It might not even be a 3. Like, we all come from playing Arkham Horror a lot. So this, like, a lot of the rules, they're very Richard rules. They kind of just fell into place for us. We were able to recognize a lot of parallels very quickly. I think the learning curve for Arkham Horror is probably steeper than this one. There's a lot of weird little nuances and stuff, but that they're the kind of nuances that lend to excitement rather than confusion.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Oh, hey, Zach.
Yes.
I
I
just
think
realized something.
What?
Do you have permissions to flip the table off for me?
I'm not hosting. Chamali is.
Whoa, Jamali, could you take away my ability to flip the table?
They should be already off.
Oh,
I
good.
believe it is off.
Yeah.
but,
I'm not going to risk it. Cause
Yeah, let's not play around with the flip table.
No, I'm not.
Actually,
Okay.
Chamali, did you remember to promote me and Greg?
Yes. You guys
Okay.
are-
Cool.
Okay. So that was the 2 yellow minions on Megalopolis University. And then move a villain of your choice to Freedom Tower.
So where is Freight Train currently? He is.
Megalopolis University.
They
number 8.
it says we currently have it ruled as if Fright Train does damage on the way there, or when he gets there, then he doesn't do double the anarchy draw.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that he does, because each time a villain moves, he does 2 damage. So I'm
Correct.
gonna say the 2 damage he's dealing is part of his villain movement. He just does it in every spot he moves through.
In addition to his ending spot, correct. Which would give Legacy 2 more damage, essentially.
Legacy
which is
2.
really bad.
And all of us too.
Yeah, I don't think we want to do that, because then if Legacy gets damaged one more time, it's gonna be very bad.
Yeah.
And I guess you can cancel this with your utility belt, but he does reduce our modifiers by 1, so actually you and me would need a 6
Oh,
up
yeah.
to hit.
That'd be real
Right,
bad.
but I've got my utility belt to get rid of that, or my utility belt to get rid of Glamour's odds and evens.
Which I think the odds evens might be the better one to get rid of.
Yeah, I think we should move Glamour instead.
So, just so people know, with an hour to go, we just hit $925,000 raised for this Kickstarter. Sylvia Cromanti mentions that now that unlocks character ultimate abilities. I'm so excited. That's awesome.
Good grief.
Those are awesome.
Also, guys, we have 50 viewers right now.
Yeah.
Welcome,
That's amazing.
everybody. This is so exciting. We are so
Thank
excited
you
to
so
be
much.
your little wrap party for the show. We got 1 hour to get in on this Kickstarter. It's going to be fantastic. I'm super excited. What do I
Alright.
want from guys? Oh my god, I don't know.
So
Let's
Go to
send
bed.
Glamour our way. So whenever a villain moves, they do 2 damage to all the heroes, and they add an anarchy token. So we each take 2 damage.
Oh, I don't like taking damage.
You don't take any.
Go to bed,
Oh.
Kirk.
That's gonna be a problem. Is I can't play blue card.
You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to not take that 2 damage. And I'm going to play Ice Shield.
Ooh.
That prevents 2 damage.
you could prevent. Oh wait, Ken does.
Oh,
The thing I
that's
could
right.
do is do
Captain Kirk makes a really good point. Just because you can't play that color doesn't mean you can't commit them to a fight. You can still commit them
It
to a
does.
fight.
It does.
Oh, did they
It
change
does.
that?
Yes.
No, so
Or did we get that wrong?
when I got clarification from them, it said that you can still commit them to the fight.
Okay, so according to Arcane Wonders, Jamali's been our a liaison guy for rules with Arcane Wonders. He's been going back and forth, and Westy's been doing our community stuff with them, and I've just been desperately trying to make the stream look good.
Brody,
We have an
you
awesome
can-
production team just saying around
If
here.
you wanted to, you could play the second one to stop me from taking damage, since Zach could heal before we start the combat.
Yes, I can.
But Tachyon... Oh, why does Legacy have the damage then?
Legacy got hit when he fought Ambuscade.
Yeah.
Oh. Then yeah, I'll block your damage, Greg.
Fantastic. So only Zach takes damage, but Zach can heal before
Yes.
it starts.
So I need to draw how much? 2. What is it? 2?
2 damage.
Okay. All right. I lose an ability or an action, but I'll just heal that.
Fine.
It's fine. And I lose another one. All right. Fine. Whatever.
So you have 2. So when you heal that damage, those count as exhausted.
Yes, I know. So I've only got 3 actions this week. Oh, Russ is here!
Yes.
We love Russ.
More of my favorite people.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last part of that card is Legacy. Draw a personal task.
Okay, where are the tasks?
They're right here above your card. Next pile over. Right here, right above your card.
Ah,
Draw one of those. And it goes right here over your left special slot.
It's actually yep, it's going to cover those 2.
both of them?
Both of
Yes.
them, yep.
Just like that.
Okay.
What does it say?
Meet
What do you
your
have to-
wife at an important fundraiser event. Zach will
Who
agree.
on earth could
Oh, I
that
can
be?
do that. Perform the personal task action at the Meg Conference Center, Space 20.
So Paul Parsons' wife
Already
is
there.
in canon Emily Parsons, a U.S. senator.
You missed the title there. Senator Emily Parsons.
I got it. Don't worry, I didn't miss it. I just said it in a specific order. Greg is a Bonzi buddy.
Always.
You're only reinforcing that by making monkey noises.
So I am done.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Westy.
All right, so Zach, play passes to you.
All right. So yeah, okay, cool. So the first thing I need to do is heal up. And my card allows me to rest at any location. I can heal all the damage against me, which is going to put those into the exhausted pile, which, because this mod is awesome, automatically flips them for me, which is great. Put those back in there and give it a shuffle. Oh my god, there's a sub gifting off right now. I love it. And Zero is just like blasting away. Okay. So yeah. So I've done healing. My question is, should I try and draw out of this? Like, we're fighting who? Glamour?
Glamour.
And I only have a 5 up here.
I have a 5.
I gotta.
5. He has 4.
Right.
I might maybe rest, or you can only train once.
Right. So I was thinking, like, why not train?
Right.
To try and draw out of it. So when I train, it's actually a research grant, and I can draw 3 ability cards once per turn. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Real quick before you continue with a lot of that,
Yep.
the 2 activation tokens that you just healed should have come back exhausted.
Yes, they were.
Okay, then you should have still spent one, I guess, to actually rest.
Oh, right. Good point. So now I'm spending my 4th one to draw the cards. 1,
Yeah.
2, another blue. That's good. And 3. Oh, all the pushing the limits. Good. Gosh. So now I got 5 cards to commit. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with
I
that.
think we just pummel Glamour.
Yes. So every time someone subs, I get like that. That goes to me. Like it's a $5. It's basically a $5 donation to my channel. And like, thank you all so much. And yeah, this crew is my crew, and I could not do this without them. Yes, and the subs let you get the lammet mayonnaise, which is a bad drawing that I did for Gears of War. And there are more sub icons coming as Adam finishes artwork. He's got like 4 different emotes and an intro and outro screen to do for me to get rid of his bad plummeting monorail art that I use as my loading screen.
It's not bad. It is just classic.
His words, not mine, is what I was going to say there.
Speaking of which, is that why the monorail's doing a loop-to-loop? Because it's plummeting?
Oh, who left 4Gs out? Hey, Colin. Colin does my the follow animation. He did the Lancer Clash, which God, I love that animation so much. It just makes me happy every time I see it.
You ready to punch Glamour, Zach?
Yes. Let's do some punchy. Do you need me to spend the action for that?
Yes.
Okay.
You're the actor.
Done.
You need to flip
Yes.
to the hero side first.
Oh, of course I do. Derp. Yep.
Do you want to? What's your personal side?
Oh yeah, I should have done that before I did that. It's an anarchy token on my location, which I don't believe we. We do have one.
Card.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Wait, no, because this is Freedom Tower, you don't actually get anarchy tokens here.
Right, you get an anarchy card instead, a specific one.
Did not mean to pull that. You get an anarchy Freedom Tower card instead. Yes.
Right. So
which you cannot use your ability on.
Correct. So I am not going to do that. I'm just going to flip over to my action side, Tachyon Fleet of Foot, and that gives me a reroll. Very happy about that. Yes, there is a Mr. Chomps on my chair, Andy. He hangs out with me for all my streams.
That's because Mr. Chomps is the best.
As three of us try to shuffle a bag around. All right.
Wait, were you still going to do the anarchy token thing?
I can't, because it's a card, it's not a token.
You can do it at the
But it's
Meg
also
Center.
adjacent location, so you can get the green one off of the Meg Center.
Oh, I didn't see that. Awesome. Yes, let's do that. So once per turn, I may choose one anarchy location on an adjacent location and roll a die. On an even, discard that token. So here's a die.
I presume Zach's to roll an even because Zach's awesome.
That was a mistake. Oh my god.
That's what happens when you assume.
Oh well.
No such luck. But oh wait, no, because I haven't flipped it over yet. So yeah, no. So it's just a note.
All right. So flip to
combat side and use that last action token. Let's fight Glamour. I'm committing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice.
I will commit
2.
I will commit 2 as well, and I will use my combat prowess. When you or a hero on your location is attacking a villain, to cancel their defense.
Is that enough, or do you want more?
Do you have stuff
That's everyone on the location, so...
Oh.
He might have something in his hand, though, that boosts us in some way.
He does have a couple things he can use.
Adhesive foam grenade? No, that's not what.
That's not yours. So you have Inspiring Presence, which
right.
does allow us to reroll.
Yes. Okay, I will hold those and get ready to spend those.
All right, now the way we do this around here is we go in player order, normally speaking, unless there's a reason to do otherwise. Does anybody have a compelling reason that I should not go first here?
No.
No.
All right.
You're rolling the most die and could conceivably just beat her in one punch.
Here is 6 dice, 6 blue dice, coming at it. I need, 5 up? And I have rerolls.
5 up.
Well, that was dog breath. I've got a reroll. I'm going to use it. I got my built-on reroll from Tachyon.
Cool.
That is much better.
Better.
That's gas. Ugh.
Or 5 thing.
That is 5 points of damage right there. Boom.
Yay!
That is what we call a 187 around here.
Okay, Greg,
Almost
you want me to go
187.
next? I've got 2, but I've got better odds.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I just need a 4 up, and I'm rolling 2 die on this. And I hit her for 1, which is all the damage we needed.
That's it.
We 187.
So,
So
about
I
counters.
committed my cards, so they are discarded, even though I didn't roll them.
correct.
All right.
But now Glamour still has her counter strike, even though she's knocked out.
Yep.
So we have to move the attacking hero to the location of the closest hero and deal that hero 2 damage. So since the closest hero is at Freedom Tower with Tachyon, Tachyon is going to hit one of them.
Go ahead and hit me first, because I can just heal on my turn. So I'll take 2 damage. And then Broody, you attacked. So you have to move to the closest hero, which is either me or Tachyon, and deal 2 damage.
Just, I would probably hit Wraith again, because you should be able to... Can you heal all of your damage?
Suture. Yeah, I can heal everything. So you hit me again?
Yeah, I'll hit you again.
Give me colors. Yeah, colors is fine.
Okay, and then since Glamour has been defeated, she flips.
Okay, so Zach and Broody split 2 of these rewards.
All right, what are the rewards here? I strongly recommend we take the villain token.
Yeah, that sounds like a solid one.
So that was my choice, Broody. Go ahead and pick another one. And Sylvia Cromanti points out that while I yelled, we 187'd this mother trucker, Megalopolis is in Connecticut, so the California Police Code for murder does not actually make any sense here. True. Very true. But we're just giant fans of the FP and have to make references to it.
Draw 2 special cards and keep 1.
That's a good idea.
I think that's very fair. Yeah.
Oh, Haka!
Haka Smash?
Haka!
No, Haka Crush.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haka bakes pies.
Haka Big Pie. I could use a pie right about now.
Up to 2 locations, wow.
Ooh, but Ambush is really good, and it has 2 dice addition.
I think I'm going to keep an Ambush.
Oh, whoops. Broody moved the card and it's like black. I was like, oh, what did I break? Because I'm holding Alt to show the cards. All right, very cool.
All right,
so that is the end of my turn. I need to draw 2 cards. What?
So do not advance until you've defeated 2 villains or the Mastermind track reached 5. We have defeated 2 villains.
Dun, dun, dun!
Nope, I want just 1 top. Come on.
I've already
right,
read
Zach?
that page. I grew up alone, with nothing, watching as the Parsons defended a city full of impudent, wasteful pigs. We got some new villain phase effects, or actually, I guess it's this. No, it's not the same. Jamal, you want to go down the? Yep.
Yeah, so the villain phase effects are very similar. At step 1 is still everyone draws 2 ability cards. Step 2 is we draw 2 scheme cards now. The first one we do everything as we have been. The second card we're performing step 1, so more minions are coming out. And then if the event is related to mastermind tokens on the second card, we have to do that event as well. Makes it a little trickier here.
Mm-hmm.
The special rules, the first 2 special rules are the same, but we change it to some devious traps. When resolving a mastermind token, all dies of 1 result in 1 damage to the hero. Also, there's a side quest, a computer glitch, or as Richard calls them, the meanwhile effect. This is because, meanwhile, other parts of the city, basically, quests are going on. At the Chatham Country Club, number 27, and the Cavern, number 2, new things are happening. And that really comes into effect for more of the campaign issue, but we're still going to put the quest down, and hopefully we can get through them.
I mean, we are way. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to knock on wood, even though I didn't say anything.
Well,
also, it looked because of the green screen. It's looking like I'm knocking on Legacy's cape, and I love that.
All right. Before you finish your turn, Zach, one thing to note is Freedom Tower now has an Anarchy card.
Yes, it does.
Freedom Tower ever has 2 of those, that's game over.
Yeah. Now, I don't have any actions left, so unfortunately, I can't be the one to deal with that. But,
Yeah.
Greg, you have your turn next. I strongly recommend we deal with that.
Yes.
Let's not be Bonzi buddies here.
So, draw your 2 ability cards.
Yep. Okay, another HUD goggles. Very nice. And accelerated assault. Very cool. Now I need to draw the scheme cards. First card, we're going to do the whole thing. First one is we need 2 green henchmen on the Megalopolis Stock Exchange. That's location number 15.
Okay, that's fine. Next.
2 blue henchmen on Chatham Wineries. That's location 29.
Don't like that at all. Dang it. All right.
1 yellow, and yellow villain moves to 13. North Park Zoo. Downtime between games, or between turns. As with in Arkham Horror, there is a fair amount of time between when your turn happens and when you wait for your next turn. But as with any good cooperative game, i.e. any Richard game, you're generally actively helping make decisions at every single time with the game. I've not, like, other than the times that, like, I've been working on the stream while we did practice stuff, I've never been disengaged with this game. Like, I always feel like I'm contributing in some way. Now, because I'm also driving the stream and making, doing all the overlays and visuals and stuff, I personally am a little less connected than probably the rest of the team is. But that's just because I have to be. I have to separate the way I'm thinking about things.
Oh, does that not pop out?
No.
All right. Each time Baron Blade moves, he moves to the Motivance platform, and he deals 3 damage to any heroes there. There are none here. And when the Mastermind moves, he puts down a token. Yes or no?
I know this is making for some great video right now.
Right?
Marvel as we all do learning and growing.
While you're doing that, does this game do a good job of building drama?
So I would say yes.
Yeah, I would agree. Go ahead.
When we did our practice run, we actually lost to the Mastermind track, and the drama was right at the end there. We all committed our cards, and it was like the final fight of that superhero team fighting that villain, and we barely cut it off at the end there.
I think it was down to our last die, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. It was real close.
I think we had like one hit point left, and the last person attacking was rolling 2 die and happened to get the 1 hit.
Yeah. And yes,
no.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was actually 2 hit points, and he had to get both of them, and it was like a 5-up or something.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was good.
So Andy, we were saying before we went live that this is a lot like if Richard had the opportunity to fix anything that was wrong with Arkham Horror 2nd Edition. Arkham Horror 2nd Edition, you do lose sometimes because the dice just go badly. But you can, in this game, I feel more equipped to set myself up for success because I have 4 different stats succeeding on different values. I always feel like I'm a little bit ahead of the game.
Also, there's like Tachion's character is built for the person that doesn't roll die. She can always re-roll any of her die for free. Mm-hmm. And a lot of her cards don't have her roll die. For example, like if we go down to her accelerated assault card, it's just play as an action to defeat all the henchmen at your location.
They're just gone.
So you don't even have to roll any die there.
Yeah, you just do it.
Her hypersonic charge is you move through locations, defeating henchmen along the way too. So,
which is very much exactly what Tachyon's doing. You can actually see it from the artwork. She's just running over a guy's face while drinking a soda, it seems. Good lord.
She's got to keep her calories up.
Yep, sure does.
All the characters play very differently too. They all feel differently, I guess, is what we really didn't discuss yet. Is that, like, so if we look through each of the cards individually, like the playmats might look the same or have very similar like layouts. You'll have your attacks, your abilities and stuff, but like Tachyon can move 3 locations, up to 3 locations. You go over to Bunker. Bunker's in this big hulking suit. His move is only 1 location. He can't move very far or very fast. So if he's at a location and he doesn't move, or he needs to get somewhere else, it's going to take him a lot of actions to get there.
Exactly.
But Bunker can always get ability cards. That's his benefit. He has his ammo drop where wherever he is, he can just, oh, I want an ability card. I'm going to spend an action to get that. Well, most other heroes can't do that.
Right.
Legacy, for example, needs to be at Freedom Tower in order to draw his 3 ability cards there.
Yeah. Now, the game does allow us to draw 2 cards, or does require us to draw 2 cards at the end of our turn, but like the ability to draw in the middle of a round like I can is super dope. And Bunker's even better. He can draw it from anywhere.
And we used HUD goggles in our test game to make sure we had cards to fight a villain.
Yeah. We needed cards of a specific color, yellow, and Tachyon doesn't have very many yellow cards, which, I gotta be honest, I don't like, because tech is kind of her thing.
I think everyone has 5 or 6 of each color card, somewhere around there. Because there's 24 cards total, 4 colors, and I went through a couple decks just looking at them, and it's roughly about 5 or 6 of each color. Now,
Gotcha.
I think there's about 6 different types of cards, though, that can be multiple colors. So, like, for example, on Bunker, his adhesive foam grenade, I actually have 2 of them in my hand here. One's a green one, and one's a yellow one.
Right.
So, like, the cards, while most of the time the color feels right, like Omniblast feels like it should be like a blue spirit card, because it's more of like a spirit bomb type of thing.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that can
Hydrate.
just change it.
So I don't know. I would say if he moves like a villain, then he would act like a villain and put a mastermind token down because he doesn't have anarchy cards. But I don't see anything saying he does. So
generally, the masterminds play differently.
yeah. So I would say no.
Okay. We'll go with that. To clear something up, Ken, the cards, you can play a card as an action, generally speaking. That's so like Accelerated Assault, for example, requires an action to play. It's got the action token next to it. And when I do that, then that's when I just defeat things automatically. When I use the card in combat, the dice icons are how many dice I would get against a villain or mastermind. If I'm just fighting mooks, then I just roll the number of dice equal to the mooks. Ken says Greg doesn't have an answer. He's losing hero points. No, he's just a Bonzi buddy.
It's true. I would say personally that the mastermind, they delineate masterminds and villains here pretty clearly in the rulebook. And that icon just says move the villain of that color. So I would say the mastermind doesn't even move in this case.
That would be my thought as well.
So I say we don't move him because he moves differently when the mastermind tokens are placed.
That's my thought as well. I thought I remember seeing something about that, but I can't find it. So
I think that's the ruling we're going to go with until we get some clarification on that. We're not experts at this game, but
it's in playtesting. They haven't fleshed out all the rules yet themselves.
Right, and all of these rules are subject to change. Obviously, it's a Richard game with Christopher, riding over his shoulder. I don't think it's going to change all that much, but it is, it is still, this is very early.
Yeah. So I think that was the first card, correct?
That was Zach's first card.
That was my first card.
What's the event?
Oh, scheming. The event says, if there are less than 3 mastermind tokens active, add 1 token to the location of the active villain or mastermind. So I think all our research just became moot.
Well, we still have to add a mastermind token to the location here.
So going to add another one there, Zach.
We haven't really dealt with mastermind tokens, so an interesting thing about the mastermind tokens is they all have a number on the reverse side of them. When you're trying to solve them, you have to go to the rule book here, and on the right there, that tells you what you do to solve that mastermind token. So if we go back one page here, we'll just, for comparison purposes, in the first part of the rule book, there were 5 different things that happened. In this second part, there's only 3 because some of the numbers double up here.
Yep. And thank you, Ken and Brian, for backing and making this product real. I mean, obviously, it's already very real.
Very real. We're at 950.
Yeah, I was to say, like, we're almost to $1 million. Which I kind of hope we get to, because, like, there's something about Wagerzilla that just appeals to me in some weird way. I feel like it shouldn't, but it's pretty dope.
All right. To note, we don't have to put that one where Baron Blade is. We could put it where Freight Train is, wherever he's hiding at.
He's on 8.
Does it say?
Active villain or mastermind.
We should probably double it up then. I think that way it's all in one location. We don't want to move Baron Blade to Freight Train.
Yeah, because when we place that other one, he moves. So I feel like doubling it up is better.
All right, Zach, and then your second card, we're only doing stage 1 and the event asterisks.
Yes. Oh, deep breath. All right. Yellow minion and an innocent at 21, the Conte Sports Complex. That's a naturalist story icon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2 red mooks at the northeast.
No,
What?
just stage 1.
You'd also read the event, and if it deals with the mastermind token.
Rapid healing does not deal with the mastermind event, although it would be nice.
Ooh, can we perform it anyway?
Yeah, I know, right? Can we choose to perform that one?
No. I would say no, even though we really want to.
Boo. Sad.
All right. So are we done with Tachyon's turn?
I believe we are done with Tachyon's turn. It is finally the turn of the Wraith. At long last, an hour and 36 minutes into the game. Now, granted, to be fair, because I know Andy's going to ask I have a feeling Andy's going to ask if I don't say so. Obviously, we're trying to be entertaining, and we're kind of slow playing and getting distracted and stuff. That's just the MO of the stream. If we were just playing this straight out, it wouldn't take nearly as long to get through everybody's turn.
Right. And we're also really far ahead because we all got a bonus 3 cards from everybody starting together and the lucky Justice draw.
Yes, which actually does answer an Andy question from earlier on. The Justice cards. Broody had a Justice card at the beginning of the game, which
I put my note if you want to show it.
Yeah. There it is. Freedom 5 Unite. And we were just able to accomplish that right off the bat. How long did setup take? We were here about half an hour before the stream started, and
that was more for production reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
The setup of the board, with the tabletop simulator mod, it takes 5 minutes. Not even that.
It's super quick. But to set up everything like for an actual game, if you get the nice like miniatures set and all that, it's there. All the setup is like right in your tray, from what I understand. So it's like really, really quick. And thank you, Andy, for backing the Kickstarter. We convinced Andy. I'd say that's a win, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 action token to heal, which gives me my other one's back is exhausted.
Yep.
All right. I can move 1 or more heroes from any location to another location. Does anybody want to move somewhere? Do I want to throw Tachyon and Absolute Zero onto Freight Train?
Fright Train. Oh,
And you guys can all jump on him on Absolute Zero's turn?
Greg, I'm going to pause you for just 1 second. I actually do have a victory animation here. It's an Elder Sign!
Yeah.
I love the elders.
Me too.
So do I want to send a couple people over to Freight Train?
I think Absolute Zero can deal with him pretty well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that just kind of sets us up for success, so yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so I'm not going to go with you guys, but I will send Tachyon and...
And you'll knock
Zero.
over Absolute Zero in the process.
No, that was me. I just dropped him on a meeple.
Oh. You're not supposed to do that.
Take this limousine.
Here, I've called my limousine.
Wait, you bought a car from the man at the lighthouse?
You bought a car?
He bought a car! Chumali gets his car!
It's my car!
Wait, where's my $14 for bidding? Where do we get the bid?
So what we're making reference to, folks, is we played a lot of Arkham Horror First Edition on this stream, and Chumali made it his mission to to buy a car, and he did it, and it was in his hand, and then we promptly lost the game. It was fantastic.
Which I just lost the game.
Stop
Alright,
your
so,
bidding war
I lost
mods.
the game too.
Flip over. Oh,
Go to bed, Broody.
Go to bed, Jared. Go to bed.
Oh, no, that was me.
That was
said
Broody.
I'm gonna take credit for it.
Oh, go to bed. Alright, I'm going to deal with this Anarchy card.
Yeah, let's do it.
How serious is this thing?
Okay, so I need to draw this card,
Yep,
and I will
flip
read
over.
it to you.
Yeah.
All right. Advanced drones are circling the building and firing. Whoop.
I like the sound of that.
And firing lasers. Roll 3 dice to test strength.
Oh, I don't like that.
Or
as
body,
much.
rather.
Body. Okay. I don't like that much at all. Ugh. 3 dice versus body. Okay.
And you need what to succeed?
I need 5 up.
Well, that 4 is cocked.
Nope. No dice.
Suffer
No
one.
successes.
Suffer 1 damage and place 2 damage tokens on Freedom Tower. Advance the Mastermind track by 1. This token remains.
I still have.
I was going to say,
Inspiring
do we have Inspiring Presence? Because, like, maybe let's let
Yeah,
him re-roll
let's-
that.
Let's spend an Inspiring Presence and re-roll that. 'cause
Like, I would almost
I
overcommit.
don't like that.
There we go.
I
Okay.
got 2 successes.
Yes.
Parts of the tower are broken. Place 2 damage on the tower. Treat this damage as permanent henchman of all colors. Remove this anarchy card. Ugh.
Like,
Next time,
Why would
Jared,
you
can
do
you be
that?
a little more inspiring? I want
suppose I
to.
could.
I want to feel inspired, not just see that you're inspired.
Yeah.
I would
it's-
need all 3 to stop it.
Yeah, exactly. He Legacy's kind of the
I-
only one uniquely equipped to do
I
that.
don't think it's worth any more inspiring presences.
All right. So we have damaged Freedom Tower, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Okay. So, I need to deal with Mastermind tokens or go talk to Visionary. Just 29. There's a bunch of
What,
blue 29.
what Greg's not explaining is these are his personal objectives at the moment.
No, they're justice cards.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, justice cards. Personal tasks are different. Although they're kind of still personal objectives in one way or another.
What,
I mean, you can just use your utility belt.
basically, what you should be reading through the lines here is that Greg is a Bonzi buddy trying to solve his own personal objectives instead of being a team player here.
Like the fact that if more than 1 yellow spawns were run out.
I just set you guys up to deal with Freight Train. I
Freight
am
Train.
helping.
Greg's inability to pronounce things continues. Mr. I still pronounce Angelus.
Oh, it's
Just-
forbidden from playing him.
In his defense, I thought it was Freight Train as well.
Nope, it is Fright Train. As in spooky!
Chugga,
Because-
chugga, 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 choo choo.
Go to bed!
Oh.
Westy's calling for the side quest instead, which I think would be a pretty good idea.
Oh. Captain Kirk, you know how I handle how I approach side quests. I was playing Batman Arkham Origins on stream last night, and I blatantly ignored like 3 of them. I was like, "Give me the Joker, darn it!"
Do I have any quick movement? Yeah, I have a grappling hook. I'm moving to adjacent location.
To be perfectly honest, and Kirk, I think I mentioned this last night. I love side quests. I always do them, but when I'm doing stream stuff, I just do plot runs. So I will do all those side quests, but I'm just going to do them off air.
Just an update on the Kickstarter while Greg is deciding. We have 17 minutes to go. We are at $936,000.
That's right.
Out of
Looking good.
50,000, which was the goal.
So you have about 15 minutes left to back. Get in there.
There.
And I'm most excited about the 975 goal, which is the Legacy side scenario. A new side scenario comic will be added to the Cosmic Threats expansion, focusing on Legacy and his daughter, Young Legacy. I mean, Legacy and Young Legacy on Wagner Mars base.
Oh, that story. That story, though. You're going to have to check out the letters page to hear it, because we're not going to tell it here, but oof.
He was grinning when he killed your daughter. Moving on.
Why, Greg? Jerk.
Fuzzy Bunny.
Alright, I'm going to use an action token to use my utility belt to move to a location with a mastermind token, and then I'm going to deal with these 3 minions. Or attempt to deal with these 3 minions. So tech minions, yellow dice, 3 up.
Nope. So because
Yeah. Well, no.
They're yellow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're yellow. Yep. But I got 2 of them. So our chances of exploding went down a little bit.
Yep. We're still...
And
Chatham
when you have
Wineries is still a problem. Ekin Rubendahl Laboratories is just up a creek.
Yeah, we've got some problems. Alright, so let's do some scheme cards. I will draw 2 abilities.
Marvelous. Greg can't hold cards.
Alright.
Greg, you just got languaged for saying that line.
For what line?
The Baron Blade line.
Is Brian still in chat? Because that's his.
No, I know. I think he might be around. But you got languaged by Jacqueline.
Okay, well, let's start with a blue and a mastermind to location 5.
Okay.
And then we put a mastermind down, so Baron Blade moves there.
And he moves just 1 space, so no big deal.
And there's no heroes that they get hit. Okay.
Correct.
2 green to 24.
Yeah, I think that's Cult of Gloom, Brian.
Yeah.
You said 2 greens to 24?
24, yep.
Okay, done.
And then a red to location 18.
Red to 18. That's check.
Alright. Are there 3 henchmen where Freight Train is?
Where he is, yes. They're not red, though.
No, it's where he's going.
It's where he's going? Okay.
Where
Are
he's
there,
going, yes.
are there 3 at 18?
No.
No.
Okay, then he does not move. Alright, rapid healing. Each hero may either heal 1 or draw an ability card.
I'm gonna choose to heal one.
I'm gonna draw an ability card, please and thank you.
Right?
I mean, I know your Discord handle is Viral, Kirk. Nick. Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Nick.
Okay, and then stage 1 of card number 2. Oh, a red to 25
Got it?
and a mastermind token to 25.
That's our last mastermind token.
Uh-oh.
You might want to start dealing with those.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we need
And
to deal
then
with
I
this.
will avoid drawing a personal task due to the event.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, we have come around. It is Brody's turn once again. Is Brody going to take down Fright Train? Let's find out. Oh my god. We got double spam botted, Jacqueline, or RPD. Could you take care of that, please? Thank you.
Yep.
RPD's on it.
Two
Good
spam
grief.
bots at
We got
once?
double spam botted at once. I guess that's what happens when you have 50 viewers.
Alright, so green henchmen are a problem, but green henchmen can be cleared up just by fighting them. They go down because their villains
Oh, yeah,
defeated
definitely.
without
Yeah. So I'm going to start off since I'm have my cool banter. I'm going to use I'm going to pick yellow, and so all the heroes on a yellow space get to draw an ability card.
All right, so that's going to be myself and Absolute Zero.
And me.
And I was getting there, Greg. Keep your shirt on, you monkey. Yeah, and I think that's
Great Ape.
it's your Bonzi Buddy's member of the Great Ape family. Thank you, Broody. Or was that Chamali? I couldn't tell.
Sorry.
Okay, doke. So then I cannot attack Fright Train because there are henchmen there.
Correct.
So I'm going to flip over to my hero side, going from hero to 0.
Go to bed, Broody. Oh my god.
And I'm going to spend a activation token to attack all henchmen. So, like you said, the green one automatically gets defeated because we've defeated the green.
Yep.
So I'm going to roll the 2 yellow and see if I can't take them out, needing a 3 or better on my 2 die.
And we've got rerolls from Legacy if we need them.
No, we don't.
But we don't need them.
I was about to say I have other ways to deal with them as well. I was just trying to do that as the easiest way.
Yeah, I agree.
You
I
wanna
think that's fair.
clear your special?
What? Yes, I will freeze the yellow ones.
Yellow or green?
No, I want to freeze green because there's only 2, and I don't want them
Yeah, I
to
was
come
going to
back
say green is the right call here.
out. Okay. I'm then going to use my next ability, or action token, to fight Fright Train.
All right, and I can help with that.
I'm going to commit 5 die worth of cards.
So I'm... Oh,
Alright.
Remember, I'm going to need 6s to damage him.
okay,
Can you,
so
like,
then
well,
I will
come
commit
in
all
and
4 of
turn
mine
really
too.
quick.
Okay, what?
Wait, Zach, before
Yep.
you do that,
Yep.
maybe use your HUD goggles.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although your HUD goggles are used for fighting Bear and Blade. That's the only downside.
Yeah, that's the trick is I gotta hang on to these for Baron Blade. I've got 4 dice, like I'm not upset about that.
And you have 50% chances, so odds are you're going to deal at least 2 damage.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna go all in here. I got 4. But Absolute Zero, you fight first.
2, 3, 4, 5 die. So normally for my red stat, I need a 5 up, but because I'm at a -1 because of Fright Train's defensive ability, I need 6s on these.
Oh boy, that's a nope. Legacy, or do you have a built-on reroll at all?
I
Mike?
do not.
Okay, Legacy, do you want to give us a reroll?
One reroll coming right up. Make
All
sure
right. Legacy gives us a big dumb speech. I mean, an inspiring speech.
Dumb speech.
Do you
Behold
have
the
another
power of
one?
heroes.
PDF. Yes, I would like to hear this big dumb speech.
Oh, we got it. That's
inspiring
one.
speech.
There's 1.
So how many do I need to get through?
At least 2.
At least 2. All right.
No.
And I got... I got
Why at
4
least
up.
2?
Because ambush. Like if we can get him down to 1 health, I can hit him on the move instead.
Okay.
And I have, what, 4 dice? Is that what I said?
I
Yeah.
believe so. Yes.
All right. 4 dice. Here we go. I need 4 up.
5 up. Because
5
he
up.
has his defense helmet.
I got 1. Should I re-roll that?
Now, your body's 3, Zach.
Yeah, my body's 3,
Oh,
Chamali.
You're
So
right,
it's,
I'm sorry.
it's 4.
4
So I
up.
succeeded on all counts, dealing him 4 damage.
And that's
Nice.
without me having to ambush him.
And that is all 3 baddies done.
Okay. Well,
I think that warrants an elder sign.
Yes,
each
it
of you,
does.
each of you take 2 damage.
Turn the key.
Unblockable.
Yep. Okay, can't use blues, can't use reds. Great, I don't have any either of those things.
Okay. What do you guys want to do as far as reward?
Take that token.
Yeah.
That is my choice.
Have a freight train.
Okay.
Or you
Second
gonna-
option.
Yep. I mean, like, so that was my choice, but if you want to take that instead, that's fine.
No. By all means, take that if you want to.
Okay, so
I was debating. There are 2 red anarchies. Getting
Yeah.
both of those off might not be a bad idea.
I do like that.
We've got plenty of red henchmen unless we want to try and clear off the bridge so we can go fight Baron Blade.
I mean, so the mobile defense platform is kaput, right?
Yeah.
How,
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Let's finish up the rewards first.
Okay. So, yeah, so let's... I do feel like taking the anarchy tokens out is probably really wise here. We good with that?
Yep, they
And
go
they
purple.
become purple.
Add them to the purple stack. Purple
They go
stack!
to
Purple.
So
red villain.
Sorry, that
purple
was a lot of
anarchy-
talking over each other.
Purple anarchy can be used as any color. The players get to pick, and that's how. Which is very
Dealer's
helpful.
choice. Yep,
And
absolutely.
they go to purple on the board because the red villain is kaput.
Yes.
All right. So, mobile defense platform. If destroyed outside of a showdown with Baron Blade, which it was, any excess damage is directly to Baron Blade, so he takes 1 damage.
Yep.
And then flip this card.
Worth noting, Andy says that there are less than 5 minutes left on the campaign. Hold on to your wallets, folks. Because they's about to get hit.
All right.
Did we do that Counter Strike?
Yes, he did
Did I
hit
miss
him
that?
back. Yep.
Yeah.
And we're at 942, almost at 950.
Oof.
All right. So, mobile defense platform clashes the ground. Rudy, roll a die.
Hold on, let me get on your tray.
Okay.
All right. Yep, go ahead.
1.
All right.
Uh-oh.
The mobile platform crashes to the earth, dealing massive damage. Move Baron Blade to a random location.
Oh my god!
Shamali, you want to get a random location?
He is moving to, oh, I'm sorry, the Basilica Cathedral of St. James.
No, he is not. I'm going to ambush him.
I don't.
It's the 3D damage.
It's villain, though, not...
Is
I
that
don't-
villain? Ah.
Yeah, he's
Never
a
mind.
mastermind.
All right. So discard all henchmen and tokens there.
Well, okay, hold on. We need to explain how we generated that random location.
So you always draw the top scheme card.
Yep.
And it's always the top location.
Yep. And that
First
goes
location.
back to the bottom of the deck.
Yep. There we go.
All right. So move him there. Destroy all henchmen there.
Yep, already got that.
All right. Get rid of all tokens there.
Yep, no tokens there.
And then each hero, villain, and the mastermind in the city suffer 2 damage.
Everybody take damage. I lose an action
2.
token. Oops,
Two
that's your
damage.
problem.
Is anyone at 5 damage or more?
Yes, I am at 5 damage.
You're at 5 or 4?
5.
That's a 5. Yeah, he's a 5.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So what happens at 5 damage? We said at the beginning of the game, this is real bad. So you're gonna,
Die.
you're defeated. You're gonna move your character to one of your home bases while you're legacy, so you have to go to Freedom Tower. You can discard all your damage tokens, and the Mastermind track goes up twice.
I mean, yeah, I think we're okay with that.
Which, yeah, we've been doing pretty well, so that's not too terrible. But in a normal game, that's really bad.
Yeah, that can be real bad. Good lord.
All right, and then
So,
let's turn the page.
so basically,
Why?
Baron
I guess I need
Blade
to do
just
my-
took out his rival.
Yeah, hold tight, because I got to read page 6. But soon they will learn. Soon they will have nothing. Go ahead and turn.
Wait, why are we advancing that?
We beat third villain.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Fools! They think they have won. They have yet to see the full scope of my revenge. A far greater legacy.
So, Chapter 3, a terrible legacy here. Villain phase effects, we still draw 2 ability cards. Now we're going to still draw the 2 scheme cards. On the second card, we're going to perform the first and second steps of the card here. Our new special rules are Wicked Schemes. When a villain moves, roll a die. Odds, place a Mastermind token with the Anarchy token placed. Which is really bad.
But our
If there were villains still alive.
But, yeah, which is good because we don't have any villains. So,
Thank
Okay.
you.
Hey,
So
Rudy, still your turn.
hold tight. I want to answer a chat thing. Sylvia, that is like the one of the few things in my life that I'm like consistently always proud of is my voice acting. I love doing voices. The best ones that I do for Sentinel Comics are Baron Blade, Ambuscade, Setback, Guys, Legacy. Those they're the pretty straightforward ones, but I'm just very, very proud of the way that I've sort of taken them and done them myself. You can catch that on Tales from the Archive. I do that a lot. Sorry, go ahead.
what day is Tales of the Archive on?
Sunday nights at 6, currently 7 o'clock. It'll be moving to 6 o'clock in January for reasons that Shamali and I know. And that's on the Handle Our Games channel. It's not here. Although it is hosted here, so you can catch it here too. You want to hear my setback? It kind of sounds like this. It's pretty much just my normal voice, but just a little bit faster and just a little bit more upbeat.
All right, Rudy, your next action.
Okie doke. So I'm going to spend 1 to move to the Ekin Rubinal laboratories.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend my last 1 to use my repair to heal all my damage.
And I'm sorry, Brody, to interrupt you here because we have to interrupt people all the time here. The Kickstarter just ended, and Andy there says $944,241.
Thunderous applause, everybody. Thunderous applause. Turn your key, Shamali.
Turn my key.
Yeah.
5,868 backers.
Oof.
That is insane. Almost $1 million.
That's so
and 80
good.
And 86 cents.
And 86
And
cents. I mean, that's significant.
And 86 cents.
Hey,
Who the
oh
heck
my gosh.
donated 86 cents?
I love how the as the Kickstarter ends, we get the music change to the Legacy theme song.
Nice.
Again, thanks. Big ups to Handelabra Games for allowing us to use the Sentinels theme songs. Jean-Marc is an absolute hero, and
Oh yes.
it's just
And
you know,
amazing people.
oh, absolutely. I had to reach out to them and get that for us tonight.
And thanks for Arcane Wonders for putting on this mod for everyone to know.
Absolutely right. Like, and for allowing us to stream it. Like, you know, I know a lot of companies that would be like, maybe don't stream it, but they were just like, no, absolutely, go nuts. You know, have a good time, and we are definitely doing that. So sorry, we keep interrupting the game. Broody, carry on.
I just finished healing. My abducted action token gets returned to me. However, it comes back exhausted, despite the fact that it was not exhausted when I lost it. And so that is all of my actions.
Okay.
All right. So let's resolve the villain's face. Draw 2 ability cards.
Oh, I also had to shuffle my healing. I can shuffle my discard back into my deck before I draw my 2 new ones. You know what? I'm also, since this is actually not an action to use, I'm gonna play Frozen Shards to just take out one of these green henchmen.
Yeah, I think that's very wise.
Just so this one doesn't explode.
Okay.
Then, scheme card. A blue henchman shows up at the West Gardens.
Number
4.
blue at 4. That's safe.
Yep.
I may actually... I'm going to actually get help from a friend, this one, and just skip this one entirely.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That way we don't have the penalty for the mastermind that we don't have. The yellows won't explode. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that one.
Alright. That also has the effect of no other scheme cards are drawn this turn.
Ooh, that's sick.
In addition,
Also,
you can move anywhere.
yeah.
I
So
think...
Young Legacy comes and picks you up and scoops you and brings you. She's basically the Sentinel Comics version of the White Ship.
Okay, so my other Justice card is getting to RevoCorp and doing a test there, which I was thinking about.
Maybe we just go to Baron Blade and...
Do we? Yeah, I was going to say, do we just take the fight to him? Are we ready?
I think we, like, between Absolute Zero and Bunker, they both have the highest tech score.
And I'll be rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 die.
And 2 damage for free.
And 2 free damage.
Plus a 6 die for your Justice card.
And, you know,
Okay, so
we've got another reroll from...
He has an H plus 4 hit points, which H has always been the number of heroes. So 9 health.
The H mechanic is back!
Did to himself for the mobile defense platform.
Yeah.
So he is down to 6 health. I think we can take it.
I think we can do this.
Wait. Shouldn't he have 4 damage?
21 damage from the mobile defense platform. So 21, the one is the remainder, goes to Baron Blade. And then when the thing crashed, it dealt 2 damage, correct?
Yeah. Yep, that is correct.
Did 3 damage. That was my bad.
No worries. We are just learning and growing. It's all fun.
Okay, so that is completely my turn. Young Legacy scooped me up, brought me to the cathedral, and I'm there waiting.
All right. So we got to get the rest of us
Also,
over there.
Because we flipped the page of the comic book, the side quest goes away.
Yes, there's no longer the side quest. Sorry, we didn't trigger it.
Does it go away, or...?
Yes.
Yeah, I do believe it does. Because it's no longer on an active page.
Anyways, so then you did your scheme cards, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I
canceled them.
The rules say if
So
at
that
any
means
time
it's
the
my turn?
conditions... Sorry.
Yep.
If at any time
I
the
will use my tactical planning to draw 3 cards for myself here. I'm going to keep yellow. Oh, good. I got 1 yellow. Whew. Because... Oh, no. I need to keep green, not yellow.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm... Okay, sorry. Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me?
You got a long ways to go.
And then I get to move
No,
over
chat,
to
you guys can
the
hear me.
yellow.
Team, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
Okay, sorry, my mic cut out for a second. What?
RPD.
Go to bed, RPD. That is not funny. That is bad. Oh my god. RPD.
I love it.
Bed. What was I saying?
We were checking out quests, the side quest, which does go.
Oh yeah. The rules say if at any time the conditions to advance the story are met, the page turns and the side quest is no longer in effect.
So we were doing a campaign. We may not have wanted to jump freight train at that point,
Right.
but as this is a one shot and we want to take down Baron Blade, side quest. Who cares?
Right. Yep. Big shrug. Okay.
Okay, so I only have 4 actions because I'm a little wounded here.
Yep.
I will use my 1 action to move.
Okay.
Just to be clear, I'd use my tactical planning to draw my yellow card, and then I can go to any location matching that color card. So I was able to teleport basically and drop tactical drops to the Bowery Bridge Arch. And so my first action then will be to go to the Basilica with absolute 0 there.
Yep. I'm realizing that I never actually showed off the miniatures in this. Like, they are super dope.
Oh, the miniatures are really good.
Although my one thing that I have to say, and I said it all to this group, we have a private group chat, Legacy looks frighteningly like Homelander from The Boys.
Ooh.
Like, he looks
I hadn't caught-
terrifyingly like Homelander, and it bugs me to no end.
He does. He really does.
He looks so much like Homelander.
especially on the
I'll-
inspiring presence.
I'm going to try and adjust the camera and get... Like, how is that not Homelander?
Inspiring presence, fortitude not so much, but inspiring presence definitely.
And it starts the echoes of RPD's whisperings. Yeah, that's for real. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I quite like the art style. It works for what they're trying to accomplish, and it took me a while to get there, but I really do. So, anyway, I digress. Carry on.
Okay, so for the next 2 abilities, I'm going to use the bunker-only ability of Ammo Drop to get 2 more ability cards, and hopefully one of them is yellow.
Yeah, it's an auxiliary power source. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Okay, in my last action, we will be attacking the Mastermind, attacking Baron Blade.
Without everybody else here, that is a ballsy move.
Yeah.
I think
Hold
we
on.
can do it.
Well, hold tight. Hold tight.
They only need 6 damage.
I was just wondering see if I had a card that could get me there, but I don't. I mean,
Wait,
but
you're
like,
all-
is it going to hurt anything to wait and get the rest of the team there, or do we just go nuts?
I mean, if we draw certain scheme cards, he can be jumping around.
That's a good
I
point.
think
Okay.
Go for it. They're both tech-oriented heroes.
Yep.
I say they go for it. They only
All
need
right.
6.
So I will be committing 5 yellow die here to this fight.
And Legacy does have Inspiring Presence still on board, so if we need it,
Yep.
it's there.
And can I commit dice to this, or do I have to be there?
You have to be there.
do that.
So
Yeah.
we are exclusively on support right now. Actually, you know what? If this is our plan, I'm going to bin HUD goggles and just see if there's anything I can do.
Okay.
Go for it, yeah. Do it one at a time.
Yep. That's a nope. Okay, well, I can replace itself.
Where is Tech? Oh, there she is.
No.
Yeah, if you can pull out a pushing the limits, you can move up there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to do any good right now, but... Nope. No good. No good. I'm just. Greg, did you look in your hand to see if there's anything useful?
No, I don't have a way of moving outside my turn.
Okay, so I used all my HUD goggles. That just allows me to cycle cards a little bit, to use a Magic the Gathering term. I did not draw any pushing the limits, so I'm not able to get into that combat. That was my play there. I just figured I'd try. Why not?
Okay.
Let's run this combat, starting with active player.
Well, I think Brutus should go
Unless
first because he can get rid of the villain token.
All right.
Yeah.
So how many dice do you have, Broody?
So I've got 1 from Ice Shield, 2 from Coolant Blast, and 2 from Ambush. Plus I get 1 from the Justice, so 6 total dice.
All right, check this out. Ready? I'm going to do you a favor. There you go. You got 6 yellows.
Okay. And I can discard my Fright Train figure to deal him 2 damage.
2 damage, just straight up.
I got that.
Take that to the face.
To the
Now, I'm ranking as a
face!
tech hero for 3s or better.
Yep. And oh, that's a lot of upper 3. Yes. And I believe,
Does
if
that
I'm not
actually take him
mistaken,
Oh, yeah, it does.
that 86
Yeah,
is
10 damage and we only
Baron
need
Blade.
9.
So we're going to take Baron Blade's miniature and put it right on Broody's tray. We're also going to put that Fright Train miniature back, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. And I think that calls for a slight change in musical sounds here. I think what we need... Oops. Well, if it decides to work here. We need... Come on, work. Stop playing the wrong song. That's not it.
It's the final countdown.
See how fast.
Great. While he's trying to get the music set up.
I got it. It's working.
Okay.
All right. So, victory condition. With the Baron unconscious, the Freedom 5 deactivate the Terror Lunar Beam Cannon. It's a different name, but okay. The battle was grueling, but they managed to narrowly prevent the destruction of Earth. The team races to Insular Primalis, no, to the island prison known as the Flat, to deposit the Mastermind. It is going to take... I can't read. The team races off to the island prison known as the Block to deposit the Mastermind. It's going to take a while to repair the damage to the city, but at least Megalopolis is safe. At least for now.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, that is just about it. We have a couple more tasks on this show. There's a couple things we do before we kill the stream. The first thing we have to do is decide who among us is the god of Arkham. And the way we do that is we calculate...
I'm just gonna point out that I put the villain on ice, so that's a good.
Go to bed, Broody. I do believe. I mean, Broody Gambit or Absolute Zero was involved in almost every single conflict.
Yeah.
I think Tachyon was involved in a lot. Bunker was involved in a lot, but I think it was ultimately Absolute Zero that brought down the villain. So I would make a play. I would make a claim that that is who is the god of Arkham tonight.
Yep. I have to agree,
agree with
even though I
Kenneth.
did one-shot Ambuscade.
You did. That was pretty epic.
But not as epic as taking out Baron Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Soloing a villain is kind of shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it really is.
You soloed a villain. That's kind of shiny.
Well, if
That
you want to get
It
technical
is-
about it, I technically did solo Baron Blade.
yeah, that's
There's that too. Yeah, you did.
yeah, that is very true. Anyway, so that leaves us with just one thing left to do on the show tonight, and that is, of course, flip the table. Thank you, everybody, so much. All 101. We maxed out at 101 viewers tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I am going to raid our dear friend Mendari. That is Adam's sister. Please enjoy as she streams whatever it is she's streaming tonight. And thank you all so much for hanging out. This was an absolute blast, and we'll see you all very soon. Actually, tomorrow night, I should announce, Broody and I are going to be painting miniatures, 10 o'clock p.m. here on the channel. Join us. We chill, we hang out, we talk miniatures painting, we paint miniatures. It's a great time. Sometimes Adam joins us. It's awesome. So definitely hang out there. We're going to raid Mendari in 3, 2, 1. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, only 15 people rated.
That's all right.